Do it up.
Jalen Rose behind the back. It seems the little men always have the big game, whether it's Mike Bibby and the biggest scorer in the league is Allen Iverson.
Count that, Bob, but let's talk old school basketball. They taught him how to get it done. Dr. K with the fresh dunk. Larry Legend for three. Iceman with the finger roll. Clyde Frazier, always smooth. Wilt blocking it out. And a little magic to boot.
The Hall of Famers were great, but the new breed in the new millennium, one word, elevation. Even the little guys play above the rim.
But Bob, what you play for is a championship. No greater feeling in the world.
On the Sega Sports Network comes to you from the entertainment capital of the world. We're in L.A., California. Hello, everyone. I'm Bob Steele, and with me is Rod West. Before we get rolling, let's go courtside for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, NBA fans, let's go courtside for the game's starting lineups. At guard, David Stoudemire. At the other guard position, Steve Smith. At forward, Scottie Pippen. Also at forward, Rasheed Wallace. At center, Arvydas Sabonis. Introducing the head coach. And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At the guard position, in his 15th year, out of Miami of Ohio, standing 6'6", number 4. Harper, also a guard, in his 5th year, out of Lower Merion High School, standing 6'7", number 8. Kobe Bryant. And forward, in his 10th year, from North Carolina, standing 6'7", number 17. Rick Fox. At the other forward position, in his 14th year, out of Clemson, standing 6'10", number 54, Horace Grant. At the center position, in his 9th year, out of Louisiana State, standing 7'1", number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. Introducing the head coach.
The Lakers. It's up. Grant, this is the jump shot. Shaquille O'Neal takes the first basket of the game.
See, now that looks cool. No reason you can't add a little style with your substance.
Clock back down to 6.
Baseline.
Stoudemire kisses it off the glass and in.
Pressure the shot.
O'Neal will inbound this one.
Switch.
Bryant with a windmill.
He set himself up on that one by going with the crossover. Everybody expects moves like that from him, but that doesn't mean they're any easier to stop.
Wallace frozen in. Drives. It's blocked.
Right. Serves up a facial right there. That's how you send a message to the offense.
Bryant connects on the shot and he's fouled. He'll get a free throw.
You can't go after the shot that hard on a jumper like that. It's way too easy to get just a little bit of contact. That's good enough to get you hit with the foul.
He gets it to fall. Wallace inbounds the ball. He's doubled up. Driving in. Smith thunders it through the net.
Man, I love watching this guy work. Showtime dunks like that show how he really loves what he's doing.
3-point spread on the scoreboard. The Lakers track it down and get control. There's the entry pass to the paint. O'Neal back in the act. Out the 2 and he'll shoot one more from the line.
This is a prime example of why the jumper is so hard to block. Not only do you have to judge where the ball's going, you have to factor where the guy is, because if you don't, it's too easy to swat him instead of the ball.
He gets it to fall. Wallace will inbound this one. The Blazers with the ball, and they trail by 6. Smith kisses it off the glass and in.
Too easy.
Grant frozen in. We've got a 4-point ball game. It's loose.
Not too loose.
They work it in.
Break.
With the drop. Pippen with the rim-rattling jam.
If you're going to the hole, you better go strong, and he did it right there. Nice dunk.
The Lakers bring it up court and are off the deuce. Bryant with the rim rattler.
He did a great job eluding the defense there. He is so good at maintaining ball control while executing the spin. That's the way to play the game.
Wallace gets fouled and was really close to getting the 3-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for 2 instead. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Scottie Pippen banks in the layup. Good. O'Neal will inbound this one. The Lakers have the ball in a 1-point lead.
Break.
Odd man breakout. It's 3-on-2. Driving in. Barkley hammers it in on the fast break.
Frankly, they're making him look better than he is on the low post. They should have been able to shut that play down.
Cut.
Here comes the double team. Fires. Fox nails the 3.
I thought for sure he was going to get that shot blocked. Definite advantage to the D with that matchup, but he didn't care. Pulled up, made the shot.
Break.
He's running, but there's 2 back defensively. It's knocked away. Picks his pocket. Drives. O'Neal gets whistled for blocking.
Bob, to get that call, a defender has to establish position, and he didn't right there.
He gets the first of 2. He ties it up. O'Neal inbounds the ball. We've got a tie ball game here. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Pippen throws it in. The Lakers touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Wallace will inbound this one. They push it inside. Wallace takes it back out. Wallace from the left block, good. Fox throws it in. The Lakers bring it up court and are two-back.
Blazers.
It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. Pippen inbounds the ball. Barkley threw this one out of bounds and turns it over.
That's a real desperation pass right there, Bob. I just don't see the need for hurling it that far.
They thread it underneath. The basket is good, and it's a close game here in the first quarter.
Good call there. Nice job of finding the right guy for the shot, too.
Wallace throws it in. We've got a tie ball game here. Driving in. Barkley decides to come back out. Barkley takes the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
That's the worst kind of foul, Bob. The one you could have totally avoided. And when a guy goes up like that, you've got to maintain control, because it's way too easy to misjudge it and end up just hacking the guy.
2-point differential between the teams.
Gotta play our game, man. Come on.
Barkley with an ill-advised step on the line, and he's whistled out of bounds. O'Neal will inbound this one.
Break.
Here's the 2-on-1 break. With the drive, Pippen scores on the fast break.
I got to tell you, I think I just felt the floorboards rumble right there. That was a fearsome slam.
We've got a 4-point ball game. Puts it up.
Break.
Here's the break. Driving in. Blocked.
Break.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
Launches it. We're at the end of one. The score, 21-17.